What's up, guys? Coach Hott from Devoted Strength at Cuyahoga Falls. Today we're talking about peanut butter. So the first thing we do when we get a new member here at the gym is I sit down one-on-one with that person and we do what's called a strategy session. And during that strategy session, we go over that person's goals, what they want to achieve, what their timeline is, lay out all the things they're going to need to do in order to reach those goals in the time they want to reach them, aka their strategy. And one part of that strategy is always nutrition. And when we start talking about nutrition, we start off with some pretty basic stuff, talking about portion sizes, talking about what different macronutrients are and what foods fit into those categories of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, that sort of thing, right? So every single time, or almost every single time, I'd say probably 90% of the time, when we have that conversation, we start talking about proteins, and one of the things that comes up as a, quote, good source of protein is peanut butter, when in fact peanut butter is actually not a good source of protein. Despite what the bottle of peanut butter says, despite what is marketed to you guys, peanut butter is not a good source of protein, and here's why. So in a serving of peanut butter, which is about 2 tablespoons as written on the label, right? 2 tablespoons of peanut butter has about 16 grams of fat and about 4 to 6 grams of protein, all right? That difference a little bit by manufacturer and what type of protein or what type of peanut butter and stuff like that. But in general, we're looking at about six or so grams of protein and 16 grams of fat. Now, what that means for you guys, right? When we start talking about the actual portions of a really good protein source, a true protein source, something like a meat or a fish or something like that, or eggs, for example, in a serving, what we're shooting for is about 20 to 25 grams of protein from that protein source. For women, for guys, it's about 40 to 50, okay? And we use our palm system for that. More details on that on another time. But in general, a good serving of protein for us is about 20 to 25 grams for women, 40 to 50 for guys. Now, let's stick with the women, for example. If a woman is trying to get that amount of protein and they're using peanut butter to do that, guess what? You've got to eat, 8 tablespoons of peanut butter and you're going to get 32 grams of fat with that, right? So you're getting an unbelievable amount of fat for that protein, right? So when we categorize foods as a macronutrient, whatever category they're fitting in, we're going to do that based on what's the predominant macro in the food itself. And in peanut butter, the predominant macronutrient is fat. So we're going to categorize peanut butter as a healthy fat, not a protein source. And that's really important because that's something that trips people up a lot. We need good protein in our diet to support all our lean tissues, our muscle. That's going to help keep our metabolism up. But if you're actually getting a fat source in that place, you're not supporting those lean tissues. And in fact, you're just getting a ton of extra calories in there. So guys, peanut butter is not a protein source for our purposes. Peanut butter is a healthy fat source. Again, depending on the brand and stuff like that, you want to get natural peanut butters. But peanut butter is a healthy fat, not a protein. That's it, guys. Sign up for your free trial at devotedstrength.com. We do a 1-week free trial, and I'll see you in the gym.